Readers often ask us how to identify which iPad they have. Apple tends to downplay the version numbers of its tablets, and it isn't as simple as iPad 1 to iPad 15 anyway. There are various sub-brands to consider. Further complicating matters, the device you own may have been advertised as just iPad or some other generic term in the shop. Finding out which iPad you've got can be useful when trying to work out if an app is compatible with it, or if you'll be able to run the next version of iOS. You will also want to know which model it is if you're thinking of selling your iPad. If you're in the market for a new iPad, check our iPad Buying Guide 2017 and our roundup of the best iPad deals in the UK. There have been a total of 15 iPad models: the iPad, iPad 2, iPad 3, iPad 4 and iPad 9.7 inches 2017, the iPad Air and iPad Air 2, the iPad Mini, iPad Mini 2 with Retina display, iPad Mini 3 and iPad Mini 4 and the iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2015, iPad Pro 9.7 inches 2016, iPad Pro 10.5 inches 2017 and iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2017. In this article we'll help you work out which one you've got. iPad model numbers. Apple doesn't simply write the generation and model name on the back of each iPad, because that would be far too easy. But you will find a model number marked there, and you can use this to work out the rest. The number you're looking for is labeled, sensibly enough, model, but we often call it the A number. On the iPad below, for example, the A number shown in the zoomed-in inset at the top right is A1652, which tells us it's an iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2015 with cellular. You can also find the A number by opening the Settings app and going to General Greater Than About. Next to Model you'll see the M number, which can also be used to work out which device you've got, but for our purposes it's simpler to tap this and make it turn into the A number. Once you've found your device's A number, you can easily tell which iPad it is by checking it against the following table. We've included other clues which may help if you can't find the model number, such as screen sizes, types of ports, color options and so on, and these are explained in more detail below the table. iPad model version number notes: iPad aka iPad 1A1219 Wi-Fi version A1337 Wi-Fi cellular version mid-size screen 9.7 inches diagonally. Old 30-pin port at the bottom. No camera apertures. Only available with black front, back is silver. Introduced April 2010. iPad 2 A1395 Wi-Fi 1397 or A1396 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Old 30-pin port. Available with black or white front, back is silver. Introduced March 2011. iPad 3 aka iPad 3rd generation, a new iPad A1416 Wi-Fi 1430 or A1403 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Old 30-pin port. Available in black or white. Retina display. Introduced March 2012. iPad 4 aka iPad 4th generation A1458 Wi-Fi 1459 or A1460 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Lightning port at the bottom. Available in black or white. Retina display. Introduced November 2012. iPad 9.7 inches 2017 aka iPad 2017 or iPad 5th generation A1822 Wi-Fi 1823 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Lightning port at the bottom. Available in silver, gold or space gray. Retina display. Introduced March 2017. iPad Air aka iPad Air 1A147 for Wi-Fi 1475 Wi-Fi cellular version. Mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Lightning port. Available in black or white. Retina display. Introduced November 2013. iPad Air 2 A1566 Wi-Fi version A1567 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Lightning port. Touch ID fingerprint sensor on home button. Available in silver, gold or space gray black. Retina display. Introduced October 2014. iPad Mini aka iPad Mini 1A1432 Wi-Fi 1454 or A1455 Wi-Fi cellular smaller screen 7.9 inches, about the size of a paperback. Lightning port. Available in black or white. Introduced October 2012. iPad Mini 2 aka iPad Mini with Retina display A1489 Wi-Fi 1490 Wi-Fi cellular smaller screen 7.9 inches. Lightning port. Available in black or white. Retina display. Introduced November 2013. iPad Mini 3A1599 Wi-Fi 1600 Wi-Fi cellular smaller screen 7.9 inches. Lightning port. Touch ID fingerprint sensor on home button. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black. Retina display. Introduced October 2014. iPad Mini 4A1538 Wi-Fi 1550 Wi-Fi cellular smaller screen 7.9 inches. Lightning port. Touch ID fingerprint sensor on home button. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black. Retina display. Introduced September 2015. iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2015 A1584 Wi-Fi 1652 Wi-Fi cellular large screen 12.9 inches. Lightning port. There's a smart connector for the smart keyboard on the left hand side. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black. Retina display. 4 speakers, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Introduced September 2015. iPad Pro 9.7 inches 2016 A1673 Wi-Fi 1674 or A1675 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 9.7 inches. Lightning port. Smart connector for the smart keyboard on the left. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black or rose gold, pink. Retina display. 4 speakers. Introduced March 2016. iPad Pro 10.5 inches 2017 aka iPad Pro 2nd generation A1701 Wi-Fi 1709 Wi-Fi cellular mid-size screen 10.5 inches. Lightning port. Smart connector on the left hand side. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black or rose gold, pink. Retina display. 4 speakers. Introduced June 2017. iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2017 aka iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2nd generation A1670 Wi-Fi 1671 Wi-Fi cellular large screen 12.9 inches. Lightning port. Smart connector on the left hand side. Available in silver, gold, space gray, black. Retina display. 4 speakers. Introduced June 2017. Lightning, a 30-pin dock. A simple way of telling apart certain iPads, particularly the iPad 3 and iPad 4, which are otherwise pretty much identical, is whether they have a Lightning or old 30-pin dock connector at the bottom. Here's what the Lightning port looks like, and here's the old 30-pin dock, which is noticeably wider. The Lightning port was launched in September 2012, so if your iPad has an older 30-pin connector, it's a bit of a golden oldie. Speaker setup. A real giveaway for the iPad Pro range is 4-speaker audio. All other iPad models are limited to twin-speaker audio, with these 2 speakers arranged either side of the Lightning or on older models 30-pin dock at the bottom. But the 4 iPad Pro models each have 4 speakers, with 2 at the bottom and another 2 at the top. If your iPad has speaker grills at the opposite end to the home button, then it's definitely a Pro. Retina display. If your iPad comes with a Retina display, the resolution of the screen will be much better than an iPad that doesn't have a Retina display. However, if you aren't comparing 2 iPads side by side, it's unlikely you'll be able to tell whether you have one or not. The Retina display became standard on the iPad after it was introduced on the 3rd generation iPad in March 2012. This model was quickly replaced later that year because, although it offered LTE 4G in the US, the type of LTE didn't work in many other territories, including the UK. Read more. What is a Retina display? 3G, 4G are just Wi-Fi. Some iPads are Wi-Fi only, and some also offer mobile connectivity, as long as you have a SIM. You can quickly tell if your iPad is capable of mobile connectivity by looking for the SIM card slot on the side. If you see one, then it's a Wi-Fi and cellular model. If not, then it's Wi-Fi only. As we just mentioned, the 3rd generation iPad offered LTE 4G, but only in the US. If you wanted 4G here in the UK, you had to wait for the iPad 4, which came out later in 2012. If you bought your Wi-Fi cellular iPad at the end of 2012 or after 2013, then chances are you have 4G even if it's not offered in your area. Storage. You'll be able to tell how much storage your iPad has by looking on the back of the device. It will be written just below the word iPad. Most iPads offer 32 GB, 64 GB, or 128 GB. Alternatively, you can go to Settings, Greater Than, General, Greater Than, About, and check beside where it says Capacity. The storage value does give you some clues about which iPad you've got, but they have been such a wide range of storage offerings over the year, with certain offerings discontinued after a while, that it's much easier to use the model number. The only one we will mention is the highest of all, 512 GB. If your iPad has 512 GB of storage, it must be from the newest generation of iPad Pro models, since this has only just been introduced, so you just have to measure the screen and find out if it's the 10.5 inches or the 12.9 inches version.